A dying, ice-locked planet where humanity survives on a narrow strip of green land heated by a failing artificial moon becomes the brutal training ground for a young girl possessing a lethal genetic inheritance. In Mark Lawrence's breathtaking, high-octane dark fantasy masterpiece, Red Sister, Book of the Ancestor 1, the classic magic school trope is dragged through a bleak, cutthroat landscape of religious fanaticism, deep state political conspiracies, and visceral martial arts. The narrative introduces us to Nona Grey, a fierce, feral young girl who was sold to a child trafficker at the tender age of 9 by her own village. Nona's fate takes a devastating turn when she is scheduled for execution after a violent altercation with a powerful nobleman's son who underestimated her savage survival instincts. Instead of the gallows, Nona is rescued at the 11th hour by Abeth, the hyper-intelligent, politically cunning leader of the Convent of Sweet Mercy. This is no ordinary religious sanctuary. It is a heavily fortified academy where young girls are trained from childhood to become the Empire's most lethal holy assassins. Within the convent's walls, the novitiates are divided by their genetic lineages, which trace back to 4 ancient star-faring tribes that originally settled the planet Abeth. Nona quickly discovers she carries a rare, multi-layered bloodline. She possesses the blazing speed of the Hunska and the massive, density-altering strength of the Garant. The narrative scale hits a fever pitch as Nona navigates the brutal internal trials of the convent while trying to control a dark, chaotic magic building inside her soul. Her training is cut short when the outside world comes crashing through the convent's iron gates. The noble family she cross-examined in her youth has partnered with a rogue faction of high-ranking church inquisitors, staging a multi-front assault to eliminate Nona and seize a mythical world-altering artifact hidden deep beneath the convent's catacombs. This audiobook is an absolute powerhouse of modern epic fantasy narration. The voice performance masterfully balances Nona's youthful vulnerability with the cold, razor-sharp precision of an engineered killer. Every single chapter pulses with breathless cinematic close-quarters combat, intricate political maneuvering, and a deep, slow-burn sci-fi mystery regarding the planet's frozen history. Will Nona successfully master her lethal heritage and protect her new sisters from the encroaching political storm, or will the blade of the Inquisition bury the Red Sister under the ice forever? Pop in your headphones, draw your shadow claws, and prepare for a brilliant, uncompromising descent into grim dark fantasy, because a nun who fights with a blade is dangerous, but a sister who fights with her soul is unstoppable.